Yo, you ready for the marathon? Attaboy.
So ready.
Tomorrow morning is the New York City Marathon. That is a 26.2 mile race through all five boroughs of New York City. It's the biggest marathon in the world, and it's the hardest marathon in the world to get into for non-professionals. I didn't think I was running it this year because a friend of mine said he'd get me a bib. They're very hard to get. And I never followed up with him, so I just assumed it wasn't happening. And then I found out yesterday that I am indeed running a 26.2 mile race through New York City tomorrow. So, yep. It's not that I can't run a marathon. I can run a marathon anytime. I maintain a permanent state of marathon readiness. It's just to run a marathon without any specific marathon training makes it a really tough, painful, slow day. First rule of Boy Scouts, I'm not a Boy Scout. Be prepared, and I am not prepared for tomorrow. What's up, David Blaine? What's up to these guys? That was Mr. David Blaine, the world's greatest magician. I always can recognize David because he's the only person who rides a motorcycle in New York City without a helmet. So I am right now on my way to the Javits Center where the race Expo is. My boosted board's out of juice. This gigantic metal looking building to the left of me is my destination. I think 52 or 54,000 people are running this year, so there's a lot going on in here.
Morning!
Morning!
How are you?
Awesome! How you doing? How's that?
Yes, great.
Okay, thank you guys.
All right, okay.
Orange is the first corral. A is the front of the corral. Wave number 1. I'll be starting tomorrow at the very front of the 54,000 racers.
You're gonna finish it?
I don't know. Last year I did 3 hours and 2 minutes. This year, like, I'd be happy
Last
with...
year was 3:02?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
7-minute mile.
That was before you had a kid.
Before I had a kid,
And
you know,
and
my
an app.
hips got wider.
Yeah.
No, I think I'd be happy with 3:30, 3:45 tomorrow.
Well,
Weather should be perfect.
if you catch me...
You're gonna catch me, Neve. Just say hi as you pass by.
Well, no, but at some point, if I hit the wall and you
Got it.
back me up, no, we finish together.
What are you trying for?
I'm going to see if I can do it in under 3 hours.
You are a hero, Neve.
I'm
you
gonna
are
try,
a hero.
and if it doesn't work, then I just want to finish.
All right, regardless, I will see you tomorrow morning, right?
All right.
All right, man. Stay strong today. Robert, good to see you,
Okay,
sir.
see you tomorrow.
Bye, guys. Look at these little runners. All right. This is not good. Oh, there's so much smoke. I don't know how to get home now. The wheels won't even turn. God, this sucks. How you doing? So depressing. Oh, boosted board. You're in a sorry state. Ugh. All right, just gonna drop the skateboard off in the office before I go home. I gotta get home, but a quick marathon story. I always thought I was invincible until my very first marathon. And then I had my ass handed to me in a way I had never had before, ever. I was destroyed. Here's some footage from 2008, 7 years ago, when I ran my first marathon.
Casey.
Good luck.
Go get him, Jetty! Runners, on your mark. Get set. Go! Go! Let's go!
I'm like the only spectator for miles. How you feeling?
I'd never had my ass kicked like that, and I was like, this will never happen again. I felt weak and small. So I started training like crazy. I lost like 15 pounds or something. Ran my next marathon, maybe 5-6 months later, took my time from 4:17 to like 3:38 in a crazy torrential rainstorm. I felt like I really kicked ass in that second marathon, and that's when I got serious. And about 6 weeks later, I was like, I'm gonna do a triathlon.
From
New York City!
New York City, but we did not get a name. It did not
Casey Neistat! Yeah!
We didn't get a chip on that one. Nice race, Joan.
Yo, nice work.
Man, good to see you.
You don't look the slightest bit tired.
And maybe a month after that, I did my first half Ironman. That's a 56-mile race where you swim, bike, run. And I felt good there. I raced alongside my little brother, who was much faster than me. He beat me. But finishing a 56-mile triathlon, like a few weeks after my first ever triathlon, I was pretty proud of myself. Then I somewhat recklessly signed up for a full distance Ironman. Now an Ironman, for those of you who don't know, is a 140-mile race where you swim 2.4 miles, bike 112, and then run a full distance marathon. And I was doing this just a few weeks after my first ever triathlon. People train for years, I had not. I was racing alongside my little brother, who's like a hell of an athlete. And that day was like the greatest day, one of the greatest days, definitely the greatest race day of my entire life.
He just finished 140 miles though.
I'm gonna hang out here and grab Dean when he crosses the finish line.
I was super fast. I caught up to my little brother 138 miles into a 140-mile race, and I passed him. I ended up beating my brother by like 18 minutes, and it was that day, which was 9 months after I got my ass kicked in that first marathon, that really kicked off my career in like competitive endurance athletics. It wasn't until 11 months ago when Francine was born that I really stopped training. So I miss it, but no regrets. Spending time with the baby has been much more rewarding than training. Tomorrow will be my weakest race performance since that first marathon though. Wish me luck. Oh, it stinks.